guys, Talk Lady Joe, and today is September the 10th, 2021, and we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about because, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was Thursday, so yeah, we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about. No big matches that will be happening for Victory Road. We got a tag team matches. We got two title tag team matches that got added. We got Sammy Callahan and Eddie Edwards will be versing Missouri guy, aka Big Cass, and Moose. Then we got Finn Juice will be versing a Bullet Club member. I don't know his name is, but a Bullet Club member that made his debut on the show, and Chris Bay. That will happen at Victory Road. Pretty decent matches. But ladies and gentlemen, no big segments that really happen in the ring. Mostly matches and interviews. But it looks like Sue Young and her little friends found another target, I guess. Someone from the Swingers Palace, because they were creepy spying on them. I don't know, it's Alicia Edwards? Or some other ladies that was in there that works for Johnny Swinger. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some Impact Wrestling. Let's get to the matches. We got Rosemary versus Tasha Steelz to start off the show. Pretty decent match. Ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match with a spear was Rosemary getting the win. I got the yawns today. I don't know why. Oh man. Alright. Tell me if you guys yawn, because I yawn and I don't know why I'm yawning. I wasn't yawning a couple minutes ago and now I am. I don't know why. But ladies and gentlemen, now we got the bunkhouse brawl match. I don't think it was supposed to be a match. I think it's just a brawl. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Carl Anderson versus Rich Swann and I guess the Gallows. He's not supposed to be part of the match. But every time Rich Swann attacks Carl Anderson, he attacks the Gallows next. But ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was a pretty decent match. There was a big giant plaque of wood on two turnbuckles, and they both went through it. I thought it was a pretty decent match. It was great, but the winner of that match, after a cutter off of the turnbuckle to a table that did not break, Carl Anderson gets the win. And Rich Swann, it was spitting out spit. I don't know why. He always does that every time he gets hurt. He spits out spit. Not blood, he spits out spit. Like, that's just nasty, man. Nasty. Now we got David Finley versus Chris Bay. But, ladies and gentlemen, we thought Chris Bay was about to win with the cheating ways like he did last time. He used the ropes when he did the roll-up and he put his feet on the ropes. But Juice Robinson made his return and pushed Chris Bay's feet off the ropes, and then David Finley pinned him 1, 2, 3. Looks like Juice Robinson is still injured because he has a cast on his knee, and he was limping a lot. And then here comes some guy from the Bullet Club, Okuru? I think that's his name? I believe he was on AEW versus Lance Archer for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship a couple of weeks ago. I believe that was the same guy, I believe. And now he came to Impact Wrestling to attack the Finn Juice, and that's how that match got made for Victory Road, a tag team match. Then we got Steve Macklin versus Petey Williams. Well, TJP did cast in his bet, and he thinks Steve Macklin was going to win. But it looks like Petey Williams was about to do the Canadian Destroyer until we heard No Way's music hits, and TJP was the leader of a corner line with volleyball and No Way and the corner line to distract Mr. Petey Williams. Petey Williams loses the match to Steve Macklin. So, did all three, Volleyball, TJP, and No Way, turn heel? Because I believe Petey Williams is supposed to be a good guy. Then we have Moose versus Eddie Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Well, Ace Austin tried to make, because they have 9 days away. They wanted, because the world champion should have a match before the big match he's having at Victory Road. So Ace Austin told Scott D'Amore, what is our world champion going to do before the show? Because he fought Tommy Dreamer. Christian Cage has not wrestled yet. And he says, how Madman Fulton's not in the match next week. How about Madman Fulton versus Christian Cage? But Mr. Scott D'Amore says, how about we have a tag team match? How about we have a 6-man tag team match? How about you get some group of your friends and Christian Cage will get his friends? It's like a Survivor Series thing, but I don't think it's an elimination match. But it's going to be a 5-on-5 next week. So Ace Austin grabbed Brian Myers, not the rest of the Weird Squad, but Sam Beal and the whatever those guys are. I don't know what they are. Students? Are they students? Are they in the competition? I don't know. And then W. Missouri and Moose told Ace Austin that they're in. So Ace Austin has all his guys. He got himself, Madman Fulton, Moose, Missouri, and Brian Myers, and Christian Cage got Eddie Edwards or Sammy Callahan, because Eddie Edwards says, I don't want to work with him, so you have a choice, me or Sammy, to Christian Cage. But he does have Josh Alexander and Chris Sabin. So we got this main event match, Moose versus Eddie Edwards, pretty decent match, but it all turned into chaos. When every single member of the team came out, we got W. Missouri and Moose coming out, because they were in the match, and W. Missouri was in the corner of Moose. They were attacking Eddie Edwards. Here comes Chris Sabin to attack W. Missouri and Moose to save save Eddie Edwards. And then Brian Myers came out with his Stooges, and then they got rid of Chris Sabin. And then here comes Josh Alexander with German suplexes on everybody except for Brian Myers. He did some other move. And then here comes Ace Austin and Madman Fulton attacking Josh Alexander. They got rid of him, and then Christian Cage came out. He was doing a little bit good. He got taken out. Eddie Edwards helped Christian Cage. And then Alicia Edwards came out with a candlestick, whacking W. Missouri and Moose with a candlestick. But when W. Missouri reversed a shot of the candlestick, he was about to do a choke slam onto Alicia Edwards until the lights went out, and Sammy Callahan came out with 2 bats and gave one to Eddie Edwards. And Eddie Edwards and Sammy Callahan worked together with their bats to knock out W. Missouri and Moose. And looks like everybody's in great respect and going to help Christian Cage in this 5-on-5 match, because people are propsing, handshaking, hugging each other, hitting bats. People thought Eddie Edwards and Sammy Callahan was going to hug it out, but they tapped bats. Like, no, I guess that's saying that I could team up with you. So at Victory Road, Eddie Edwards and Sammy Callahan will be versing W. Missouri and Moose. I'm hoping that these two could become a tag team. Two loose cannons as a tag team. I think that would be a great tag team. I like the loose cannons. I like the crazy things. But these two, I think they could be a good team. I've been imagining that since the 2018 Back to the Eye thing, and he turned into this psycho. But they always had Sammy Callahan as a heel and Eddie Edwards as a face. So they would not put a face guy team up with a heel guy. Maybe they did with Mustafa Ali and Mansoor, but one of them is going to turn heel or one of them is going to turn face. But I guess Impact Wrestling says, oh, let's turn Sammy good, and he could team up with Eddie Edwards, because people want to see that. I know I do. I want to see that. I want to see loose cannons team up or high flyers team up together. really good high flyers team up with each other. And WWE has some of those good high flyers that could team up with another good high flyer. I'm hoping WWE does that. I'm happy what they did with Mansoor and Ali. I'm hoping they don't mess it up and break them up. I'm hoping that they give it like a year as a tag team and maybe become a tag team champions. I don't know, but something might happen. I have a bad feeling they might break up, because we heard that the draft is coming up in the beginning of October 1st. It's going to start with SmackDown and then ends with Monday Night Raw of the draft. Well, I read this on Facebook, but it says it will happen the beginning of October. So if it does, I will watch it on TV. Maybe they will bring it up. Maybe almost at the end of September they will bring it up. When it's close to that week, we will find out. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown. John Cena makes his return since SummerSlam. Edge versus Seth Rollins. We have a contract signing for the Extreme Rules, and we heard that we have Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair signing their contract, and we heard the breaking news that Roman Reigns will defend the Universal title against Finn Balor, or maybe the Demon. We don't know what's going to happen. And the Usos will be versing the Street Profits as well. And so much more. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!